Hi, I'm Joseph Kern, Instructional Designer at Emporia State University. This video is going to show how to take notes in iBooks and where those notes go and how you can use them with your iTunes U courses. So going to iBooks, I wanted to show with this also how if you hold your iPad differently in portrait or landscape mode, you get different options. So holding it in portrait mode, you get a different look for the table of contents. In landscape mode, you're able to see the individual pages, but you have to kind of scroll through all the chapters a little differently. The other thing is in portrait mode, if you tap, you get the menu bar at the top, and it's pretty much the same. If you tap on the A's, you have the ability to change the size of the font. If you go to landscape mode, you don't. Tapping on it, you can change the brightness, but you don't have the font changing ability either. But also up there on both modes is where you can search or you add bookmarks. But we're going to look at notes. I'm going to show it to you in a book that is tied to an iTunes U course to see how they work together. So we're going to look at iPhoto, and this is what a note could look like. There's a box on the side to show me there's a note. This is underlined. I could do it differently, so let's show some options here. To make a note, if you just double tap, it'll start highlighting. You can do that on a word or drag the bar over and highlight more. But you can select highlight. You can play with colors. To underline it, you just hit the A and it underlines. And here's where we can add a note. Just tapping off of it somewhere will close it, and so now we have the little yellow box on the side showing that there's a note here. If I want to get back into that, maybe I want to delete the note later, I can just hold on to it and let it go. That's where I have delete, and I can go back in and change what the note said also. Tapping anywhere on the page, I can get the menu to drop down. I hit the notes page, and now I'm able to see in chapter 5 I have 2 notes, and the others nothing. Tapping on either of them, I can look at that number and it'll take me exactly to that page, which is pretty cool. The other thing about the notes view is it helps you study, because up at the top you can hit study cards and it takes what was highlighted, puts it on the front of the card. What you added as the note can go on the back. Tap done. You're also able to send these notes to yourself or someone else by emailing them. You can tap the share button. You can select which note you want to share, and you can either tap the email if you have an account set up, or this is also another place you can delete them. And we wanted to see how this ties in with iTunes U, so let's go to that course. And here, it's already open. It was my iPhoto course. Your notes live in the Notes tab, so at the bottom. This is really handy if you have multiple books in the same course. If you have video notes, they would also show up here in the Video Notes tab. But with each of these, I can go to iBooks and it takes me right to the page that I had the note on. So it's a really simple tool that connects to a lot of areas, which is really handy and makes it a lot easier for you to study efficiently. So give it a try.